How are you guys doing tonight? Let's see if we have some familiar faces. Hello, Nico Ants. Hello, Lord Nobody, Ants UK. How are you guys doing? Hey, Atro. Laza Unlucky, Colorful Ants. Welcome back. How is everybody? Hey, Fuzz, you made it in time. Nice. Very nice. I was still running around, setting all kinds of things, making everything ready. I have still something printing, so hey Martin. So I thought that we would start with some maintenance with Rita, and then we are going to give her the chicken when a few more people are in the stream, and then yeah, let's see if she likes it better than kiwi. Hello, Youper. So I saw that they were gathering a lot of stuff there. I wanted to take care of that first. It's always a question if they run out or not. Okay, that'll do. We have 2 of the irritators out. Where are my soft tweezers? Take that bin away. I guess that's 1 irritator. And 2. And she is complete again. On the TV. Oh, that's always good. Let's give her some water and see. Ah, there she is right away. In the middle. As beautiful as always. Rita is saying, welcome guys. That's a lot of eggs over there. Nice. Rita is doing well. I got a lot of questions this week on how much to hydrate the nest. And it really depends on the circumstances where they are in. Mine are in a viv, so the viv is hot. But I do put a lid on it, so the hydration stays inside. So it's a bit of a game. You have to test it for yourself. I now will put in 2 syringes, and then I'll wait like 5 minutes. And if I don't see it on the white tongue, then I'll give it a little bit more. So there's no coloration at the moment. Does white tongue expand like? No, it does not. Yeah, minimal. But it's the same with gypsum. Gypsum is also minimal. How much it expands. For wood, it would be worse. Ants UK and Ants UK. Guys, figure something out. Who has the name or who not? This is annoying. It would be worse. Nice, Xavier. Nice. Very nice. Ah, yeah, Tetra's arrived. Nice. Okay, well, as you can see, there's no coloration on the nest at the moment. You can see here that it's fully wet, that it's very gray, and this is more white. Normally, you can also see spots coming through in the nest when you hydrate it. I don't see any spots at the moment, and the hydration chamber is empty. So I'm going to give it another syringe. Your tetras are still not inbreeding. Oh, that sucks. I just got this week I had photos of more elates, so they are doing great. Okay. Hello, Redford. The conclusion was chicken on the poll. So I boiled chicken. It's boiled really well for people that are wondering. So yeah. Some sugar water. Not blue this time. Yeah, but I wanted to make sure. I saw 5 queens and more than 10 elates. When do they become queens? Well, the elates can be fertilized by the males, the male elates in the same nest. So, yep. I'm not sure about the difference, by the way. How you can spot the difference. Yeah, plain chicken. Yummy. So, chicken, sugar water, and Rita and the irritators. No, I couldn't find a word for drones. Thank you for pointing it out, Xavier. Well, they like the sugar water. It's actually sugar water I made myself. I wanted to test it. So it's all for the sugar water and nothing for the chicken yet. Hello, Complete Comedy. Welcome. What's the gaming channel called again? From who? Punching Unicorns. You want the blue sugar water again? Another time. I don't have a gaming channel. But my friend does, and that's Punching Unicorns. I'm from the Netherlands. I was almost late for the streams because I was still cleaning all my tools. So they're all proper. They like the sugar water. Damn. Maybe I should have seasoned the chicken because... Oh, there we go. Well, the only crickets that we talk about here are feeders. What can we understand in this stream? Well, we are going to feed our pet ants. And this colony is actually owned by you guys. So every week we make a poll where you can decide stuff for this ant species, Campanodus irritans. And they are called Rita and the irritators. Hey, Assassin's Chris, what's up? Any polls coming for the bull ants? Nah, the polls are for Rita. I need to do something special for the bull ants, though. Okay, well, you guys know the drill. I'm going to start feeding. If you have any questions, if you want to see something special, let me know. And then let's see what happens. Tetramorium. I have Neoponera. Okay, time for the first setup. It's our Manica rubida that we are in the challenge with. And yeah, as usual, the nest is full. I'll zoom in a bit when we hydrate it. So it's the whole floor is just eggs, larvae, and what was the name again for not for cocoons, but is it naked pupae? Okay, because Xavio, it got rejected. There you go. So actually, the double drinker is almost empty, but I already prepared a tube, so I'm giving them a second one. Okay, well, those guys made a mess in the Outworld. But by popular demand, I got a lot of questions about our gardening set, which of course we are happy with and I use a lot. Can you please let go? So we have the rake and we have the shovel. But then I got the message that yeah, it wasn't easy to clean the stuff. So to addition, we now also have a broom. Let's see how it works. I didn't even test it yet. It's really just a finished product. Well, it's not. The ants like it. I don't want to get stung by you, mister. Well, Xavier, that's not really true, because you also know that Manica rubida stick everything to the floor. This is all stuck. Well, not that, but this is all, you can scratch it off. So for a sand setup, it would be better. We can figure something out, Martin. And I'm sorry, Xavier, but there won't be an STL file on a double drinker. And yes, we have copyrights on our products. Yeah, it's a broom. Okay, let's give these girls a treat. That's actually, yeah, a mop. A dwell is a mop. It's not a bad idea, actually, but the reusable part is annoying for that. Xavier, just buy one. I bought your ants. Come on. No, not a moped, a mop. Yeah, well, you need everything then. Oh. There we go. Get out of there. Well, welcome all. Don't forget, like and subscribe. So I'll be trying the broom out in a couple of setups today. Well, I'm not stopping you, Xavio. Alles rundum am Eisen. Guten Tag, Freund. Which material is the broom? Well, it's soft, but it is plastic, so it's not a natural material. But it is glued into place. It's apart from something else, but I am not going to say what it exactly is because, well, don't give away your secrets. Took me a while to figure it out where to get something. Does olive oil work as an escape barrier? Yes, it does. Is it the best? Probably not. Does it work? Yes, it works. I won't hurt these animals. No, they're my pets. Good, Martin. Yeah, we're more than you would think. Yeah, that's... But we keep them as pets, so we are nice to them. Let's see if we can scoop out some of the junk. They had a very good week because the last few weeks it was always that they were having trouble with getting out the flies, but this week they got them all. Yeah, it's a different look, but it works great. But you can see, it actually works pretty good. That yeah, it gets dirty, and I try to give these guys. Wait a minute, that's actually pretty stupid. I mean, I gave them red sand there because they need it for the cocoons. Why didn't I put red sand in here? Let me see if I have some red sand. Let's change that. We can decorate the Outworld a little. I think that would be nice. What do you guys think? Red sand? Yes? No? Tell me in the comments. Build a house for them. Dude, they have a house. It's right there. That's their house. I'll show them in a bit. First, I need to take this one out, but then the workers have to leave it alone. There we go. Okay, now I need a spoon. Okay, let's give them some sand. They almost all left in the Outworld. I'm making my broom a bit obsolete now. But that's fine. They made a cigar. Nice. Yeah, I was working on a nest for the Venators. I wanted to have it done this week, but it's a new nest, and I ran into some production. Well, I had some problems with some delivery times from some shops, so I wasn't able to finish the hard setup for this week. So they are still in the old one. Yeah, I didn't know that these guys couldn't climb. So yes, there is a barrier there, but it's never been tested. Okay, let's put the liquid feeder back. It's actually nice that we can. Okay, cool. These are Odontomachus clarus. They are trap jaws, and well, they are very nice. Not too big, but that's also good because you don't need a big setup for them. Let's see how our fruit flies are doing. There we go again. Oh, that last time went better. Think I'm going to need a new culture. There we go. Okay, got a couple in there. They are already hunting. There we go. There's action. Ah, they moved behind it. I have to check. I have some old buckets of worms here, but I think they all turn into beetles. Are they hunting? Are they hunting? Well, my English just left me. It's not clogged up. It's open. It's on the bottom. Giving them some extra buffalo worms. And then we are going to check the nest for a little. Because I wonder how the eggs are doing. Last time we cleaned the lid. I'm not following the full chat. Yeah, they are very cute species. My order should arrive tomorrow. Yeah, it should. It's gonna be cool. Okay, let's see how they are doing inside the nest. Actually, why did we never give them sand in the Outworld? I don't understand. I'm gonna give them 2 syringes of water. So we have cocoons. Whoa, that's a ton of larvae. Oh my. How are buffalo worms called in Dutch? I have no clue. I have no clue. But that's a lot more workers than a lot more pupae as last time. So that's cool. A lot more larvae, sorry. Queen's looking happy. Oh, that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. Hey, Answer Apprentice. What's up? Oh, a fight going on. Yep, they sting. They bite and they sting. Oh, that's cool. That fly. You're really going for it. Well, I tried to be there in Discord. If you have any questions, go join our Discord. We can talk about stuff. Don't forget, like, subscribe. I haven't decided on a price yet, but when we hit 250 people in the Discord, there will also be a giveaway there. So, yeah, that's also going to be nice. I'm going to put the lid back on just for a little. This is WrestleMania. Yes, these ants are actually known that they sting, but they are called trap jaws. They can open their jaws around 180 degrees and snap it shut real fast. And this worm is a bit too big for it, but with smaller worms, they hit them so hard that they are unconscious. And with those jaws, they can actually get through the shell of the worm. Oh, you're welcome. But in the Outworld, we also give them fruit flies, which are a way easier prey. The fruit flies can't fly, but they can climb, and the ants cannot climb. So that's actually pretty handy because the fruit flies go onto into the top of the Outworld, and then after a few days they come down to drink, and then the trap jaws grab them. Okay, I am gonna move you guys over to Rita. The chicken is not a success yet. The sugar water is. No, they can't climb. At least not the plexiglass. What they do is they stick stuff to the plexiglass, and then they can climb on top of it. But vertical is almost impossible for them. Sugar, yes. Salt, nope. Seasoned chicken. No, but seasoned is not good for the ants. Okay, so to Rita's sister. This is Camponotus parius, or as I would like to call her, the one with the gold. Just look at that butt. So this colony is the same age as Rita's colony, and she was a bit, she is a bit behind on workers, but in brood, look at those eggs. She has had a very, very busy week. So yeah, that's cool. Let's hydrate her nest. Thanks for the sub, Carrie. There's no king ant. No, there's queen and there is female workers. And then you have princess and princesses. But after mating, the princes die. And the fertilized princesses will become queens. Hey, Norwegian ant keeper. Yep, Carrie. All these ants that you are seeing now are female. You broke the shovel? How? Send me a picture and we'll fix that next time, Fuzz. Okay, let's get the crap out of the Outworld. And give him some new food. It was female workers. It's only female workers. There's no male workers. Your rake came without one of the points. Did it snap off during transport? Maybe. Well, as UK, with your next order, put it in the comments, and I'll give you a new rake. That's not a problem. But guys, if you order something and something is wrong with the delivery, tell me. Also, if there's something wrong, if I don't know it, I can't help it. So you need to tell me. You can buy ant colonies and you can capture ant queens during nuptial flights. But you can buy a colony with a couple of workers. That's the easiest way to start a colony. I don't know where you're from, Carrie. So it's easy to get a native species. Remember, guys, that I was telling you with Rita that you should see that the grain the white turns gray. Here you can see it, that there are several spots inside the nest that are turning gray. You can see white areas and you can see gray areas. And the gray area is actually where the water came through. So that's perfect. This is the right amount. So for this medium, it was 2 syringes. But the syringes are fully loaded into this room there. You're from Canada. Okay. Who else was from Canada? I think it was Unity on our Discord server. BC is British Columbia, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Unity was from Canada. How big would your Lasius 5 need to be for a medium mesh nest? Lasius is, of course, not the biggest ant species, so I would say pretty big. I don't know what is up with the Chromogastus Singularis, because they put their brood in the feeding corridor. And are they all in there? No. There's still eggs there, and there's still workers in here. But somehow they like the feeding corridor better. I don't know. More hydration needed. Well, I think Singularis don't want it very wet. Hello, Okimo. Welcome. Don't you just love those hard shade bums? I still think for a small species they are really, really pretty. And as usual, they don't want to leave the feeding trays. So I'm trying to empty out the feeding trays, but yeah, you can see that there's more young ones over there. There's like on the top. Can I show you? There is like a couple of brown ones. Those are the younger ones. We have like the candy here that's like licorice and wine gum. I always think they look like that. Well, I don't know what kind of ant nest that you had, because these setups are pretty easy. Also, if you take the mesh nest, it's really easy. You can go to the craftingant.com. We are based in the Netherlands, so there is shipping costs, but we ship worldwide. And if you take a mesh nest, it's really easy to hydrate and to maintain. Yeah, it's a lot of new workers. Since they got upgraded to this nest, they have been doing pretty good. Okay. Well, I just put in the third tray. This is the new one. They just never leave the old tray. There's always ants on the old trays. The sugar water is gone. The food, the shells are empty, but they always keep going there. The Acorn ants, yes, of course. I got a free ant farm in my house. It's in my house? You mean the ant farm is in the shape of your house, or you have an ant infestation in your house? I mean, both is possible, but yeah, if you go to one of these videos, there's a link to Discord. Okay, well, they are not leaving that other tray alone. It's fine. They can keep it. What am I missing? Yeah, I love the acorn ants also. Okay, let's get the acorn ants out then. They're in the back, so I need to grab them. What are they doing to the chicken? Tell me, guys. Well, I get the acorn ants. Are they ignoring it? Same as last week. Kiwi. We don't like kiwi. Why are some so little? Well, we have tons of different species, and this species that we are going to look at now is actually the smallest species that I own at the moment. And they are called acorn ants. And, well, the name says it. In the wild, they actually live in acorns. And just look at that brood pile. I mean, what is happening in there? Yes, Xavio, these were yours, but I boosted them a bit. Yeah, they're really tiny. I'm not sure if we can find the queen. The queen is around 3 millimeters, and the workers are the queen is 3 to 5 millimeters, and the workers are 3 to 4 millimeters. But they're a very cute species. 2 weeks ago, I made a video, a care guide about these guys. So these are Tetramorium nilandri. The forbidden rice. But there's so much. And it's one queen. Why are they sticking the babies on the wall? To be honest, I don't know. In these nests, they have to manage their water levels themselves. Yeah, it is normal, but these are a lot for them. No, they are not boosted. You can actually see them on my channel a lot. I made a couple of videos about them. I put them in a walnut, and they lived inside a twig for a while, but that piece of twig started molding, so... But if you feed them enough, they will grow fast. Yeah, they actually have to feed all of them. Bye, Xavio. Have I found the queen? Last time the queen was... Let's see if I can find her this time. The last time the queen was in that corner over there. Don't see her at the moment, but it's the queen is the same. She's just 1.5 times as big. Yeah, but also for controlling the humidity. No. Randy, I'll show you another colony. Why you don't need well, Flo, I'm gonna show the tetras in a minute. A thing, by the way, that they do is that they actually made the entrance smaller. They put sand in there, but no, there's tons of space for them to put more eggs. And I can show you. I am going to grab you guys and take you out of the, because this is the normal setup where I'll film. And this is my Viv. And this is now from the last video, the Tetramorium. So this is actually a setup that I cannot bring to the table anymore. But see how much brood is in here. But especially here in the back. They almost stacked it to the roof. And that nest is 15 millimeters deep. So this is an inbreeding species. Last time I counted, I was over 30 queens. And they now have the room to go from here. They go through this corridor, through the tubing, and then into here. Let me switch on a light. Try to prepare it a little. So this is the outside world of the Tetramorium. That's what I called them. I need to adjust the stand real quick, sorry. I thought I had it well prepared, but... And I am power feeding these girls. Well, the size of these ants is not big, but the quantity is. These girls are called Tetramorium bicarinatum, and these are inbreeding. They don't need outside. They can make males and females from the same colony, and then they can breed themselves. And yeah. By the way, some of you guys asked for it, so I made it happen. You see the smiley tray in the bottom left. I think it's for you. That's a Tetramorium smiley tray, and you can actually buy them limited edition on the website. It's a 5-pack. And it goes for $6.95. But then you get 5 XL smiley trays. So this time we tried to give them a themed Outworld. Yeah, no, Laura, buddy. The package is ready. But they really, really love their Outworld. Yeah, this is the biggest enclosure that we have at the moment. It's not for sale yet because it's in testing, and these girls are busy testing it. Haven't found any problems yet. I did also do some testing with heating it up and cooling it down to see for movement in the pieces, and it's all good. What's the point for the teeth things? Aesthetics. Yeah, it's meant to be like a small robot. I know it doesn't really look like a small robot, but this is the XL Outworld, the large one, and it will be available pretty soon, I think. But as you can see, they get their food and sugar water here. Then they go through the tube that's actually always active. Through the tube, back into the nest. And I am just looking now because a lot of times there's queens running out here. Yeah, sometimes I just feed them inside the large outworld. So there is some sugar water in the outworld, but they eat it all. I don't see any queens at the moment. Sorry for the waviness because I'm holding it by hand at the moment. The tubes, they are called double drinkers, and they contain water. All ants need water always. They need to be getting the water from somewhere. And these ants are actually testing. One side is the blue side is a sponge, and the white side is cotton. Cotton is the normal, and sponge is something that's been happening, been used lately. But to be honest, I'm not a big fan. But I need to test it. So you can actually see a worker in there with a piece of food running back into the nest. Yeah, it's filled with normal water. Yeah, here in the Netherlands, but also in Belgium, the tap water is fine. So let's head back to our table. Tetranators. And they are looking at the chicken, but they're not impressed. The male ants, they mate and die. That's it. No. Our water here is clean. We have local wells, actually. Hey, Koa. Can ants live with hydration? But I got a water tower in the arena. Yes, if you have a water tower in the arena, they will pick up the water. If there's chlorine and stuff in it, no. If you don't drink it, the ants don't drink it. So just get water out of a bottle. But it's not a lot. I mean, that big colony finishes off those tubes in around 2 weeks. So that's nearly nothing. You don't have a honey belly ant. I think you mean. Oh, 1 second. I think you mean honeypods. Yeah. No, I don't have honeypods yet. Are they on a wish list? Yes. Okay. My greatest mistake. So this is the Renaissance. It is our Fidicina colony that were out of water, sadly. And we had a big die-off. But you don't see a lot. There in the corner is a few running. But guys and girls, they are expanding again. It's already getting black in the nest again. How many different ant species do I keep? I have I counted. I have 24 species and 28 colonies. Yeah, I'll zoom in. Sorry. So yeah, it's stacked with brood again. No, I won't be selling ants on my website. I am trying. I do business with the ant merchant. Why the red cover? Because the ants don't mind the color red, so it calms them down. Yes, I would need permits, but also my main hobby part lies in the making of nests. And I like ant keeping. I like ant keeping a lot, but uh, taking care of hundreds of colonies for other people to sell is not part of my hobby. Yeah, it's for their comfort. Yeah, and the nice thing about the red lids is, although it's not a lot, but you can still see through it. Yes, it's Fidoli. It's Fidoli Nodus. You should gift a few free ants. Well, it depends. I mean, ants are also not cheap. Yeah, there's red lids for all of the nests, Mike. You can buy them separately. Okay. These guys have actually been eating pretty good, so they are getting a bigger tray now. And let's give them a Mario worm. I always want to say Mario worm. It's a me, Mario. Nice, Mike. Will you ever collect a beehive? No, it's not possible for me. I live in the wrong area. The aunt and uncle of my girlfriend own a few beehives. Yes, you can, but you have to find a queen. So depending on your area and the species that live near you, you can find when their nuptial flights are. Nuptial flights is is normally a day when it's warm and humid, and then the queens will fly out, or the princesses will fly out to find princes, mate, and then the queens will drop their wings, find somewhere to live, and start a new colony. And on those days, you can actually capture the queens, and you can start your own colony. And I can show you a colony where I did that with. Well, actually, my daughters did that. So I'll show you a starter colony in a minute. These setups aren't made for leaf cutters. I'm working on it, Flo. I'm working on it. I have an idea for leaf cutters. I talked to Stein from the Ant Merchant for 1.5 hours this afternoon about leaf cutters. So yeah, something will happen, but I can't say when. Guys, help me out. What's the website name again where you can find the nuptial flights in your area? I know there's a website for it. I have it on my PC, but I'm not gonna walk away at the moment. But normally it's it's on warm, humid days, so it's summertime. Yeah, there we go. Ant flies are gone. That was it. But I'm really happy to see that these are actually doing great. You could sell Tetramorium by carinatum. By carinatum. Yeah, you spelled it correctly. Yep. But yes, I could sell them in the Netherlands. Ant Scout could work, but it's, I think, Redford, that it's mostly Europe at the moment. And Wiki, yeah. And the thing is, just if you join our Discord, ask for local people, or at least from Canada, that can help you. That's yeah. Okay, heading back to Rita. They are nibbling, but not like, oh, let's bring that back to the nest. Yeah, if they would use it, yes. But it's not for starter peoples then. Thanks, Ant. Okay, I'll get the bull ants. I grabbed the Venatars, but I'll grab the bull ants. Your wish is my command. The bullet ants, not bull ants, bullet ants. Thanks, Fuzz. By the way, guys, all donations go into ants. I don't take anything for myself. Everything goes back into ants. So, guys, the cigar factory. To be honest, at the moment there is not a ton of cigars, but I mean there is 4 cocoons because all of them came out. Look how many there are. But there is a ton of larvae. Yeah, this is, let me zoom out again. This is the large white tongue nest with a feeding core and double drinker and a medium outworld. As you can see, I'm still testing with the jaw drinkers. The gray one is a new one. They drained it in a few hours, so the outside is just mud. They made a huge mess. But then again, that's ant keeping. And of course, that's me doing the stuff for you. Yeah, it got filled with dirt and it's a mess. I'm already printing a new one, so they're getting something else tonight. I am going to do some more live feeding. I forgot to say it with the trap jaws. Normally I always say it. These ants don't take pre-killed food, so I am going to give them a live cricket and these ants will hunt for it. It's a natural thing, so yeah. There we go. 1. 2. 3. No, not for these guys. The flies is for the trap jaws. These are way too big for the. I need to feed them a couple of hundred flies then. I mean, they can hunt them, but what? Huh? What's in the back? What? There's 3 crickets in there now, and they are hunting one. They're grabbing another one right over there. It's always so hard to get a good camera angle on it. Sorry. I mean, those crickets, yeah. The sand is wet because they emptied out the liquid feeders. Well, they already lost a leg because that one is walking with a leg. So, I don't know which one, but it's so muddy in there now. It's annoying. But this is Neoponera filosa. And we got these ants as a gift from the ant merchant, a celebration for 1,000 subs. So again, to the ant merchant, Stijn and Hendrik, thank you very much. Yeah, at the moment, this is one of the biggest species that we keep, size-wise. We have 2 bigger species, and one of them will come by in a few minutes. Yeah, crickets, red runners. It is the best thing also for your ants to switch up the diet sometimes. It just gives them a more diverse diet. Yeah. One of the ground rules that I always break with these ones is always give them feeders that are smaller than themselves. But with these guys, I don't worry about them. And the same with the harpies, because this in the harps always have some red runners in the Outworld. And this afternoon they were chasing it. I wasn't able to film it, but they were chasing one cricket. It was so awesome to see. Or one red runner. I am going to give them a little bit water in the liquid feeder, just in a bowl, so that they have some water. They also still have the double drinker, but I want to keep them occupied with this setup. Red runner is, well, I'll show you in a bit if there's still one in there, because I'm out of red runners. But red runners is a roach, and yeah, they run a lot. They're pretty fast, and they're red. So yeah, that's the name. Ah, that's cool, Flo. That's cool. I'm honored. I'm honored. That's cool. Well, I'm happy that I can help you. How much you get stung? I'm not doing that. That's not my part of the hobby. There's other people and other channels that do that. It's not for me. Because these suckers would hurt. Okay. They are still nibbling at it, but they have been pulling a little. Well, I can still do that. I can put the tray next to it. Oh, thanks, Kai. Thank you for the donation. So, Carrie, are you still there? Because this is actually, well, you can see it by the pink nest and the stickers. This is my daughter's colony. This species is called Lasius niger, and she caught this queen. Come on, focus. She caught her own queen in our backyard. I'm not feeding them because she fed them herself today. And so did my other daughter. She also has her own colony. Yeah, I know. They are getting a special nest because, of course, there was a fight that only one of the girls had a pink nest. So I'm getting them both a pink nest. They are 6 and 8 years old. So this is both their colonies. Yeah, these girls are going to test the gypsum nest, but I gotta print it in pink. Pink is not for sale on the website, but if you insist on pink, just put something in the comments and we can work something out. But it's not one of the standard colors on the website. So yeah. But these are ants from this nuptial flight. And for us, that was, I think we caught them at the beginning of September. Oh, that's cool, Flo. And you haven't even asked what about the other tetras. I'll get the other tetras. Do you know how much shipping to the UK is? Oh, I think I have to check. But you can just fill it in on. It will tell you at checkout. So I'm sorry, they are very humid at the moment. But these are the new designs. This is the gypsum inlay. We made a split off from our colony. Both of the split offs. Yeah, this one is really bad. It's fogged up. But both are a split off of the tetras. Both have 2 queens. And they are testing the new gypsums. I want to do a proper test before releasing these setups. And what better to help than Tetramorium? Yeah, but it's not that used. I was I was zoomed in quite a bit. But yeah, the normally the queen is the biggest one. The queen and some soldiers. I will show you a colony with soldiers in a bit. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out a little because I need to clean both setups. So it's a basic setup that we have. It's the, except this time it's with the gypsum. So there's brood in there. Then we have the small feeding corridor and the small outworld. And I started to use talcum powder, but it cracks the acrylic. So I would advise against it. I have 3 cracked outworlds at the moment. Yeah, the queen is most of the time is way bigger than the rest. Are you going to power feed these guys? Of course. I want to see how quickly I can get elates. Talcum powder, no. It's not toxic. And the problem that it is, you need an escape barrier. And the talcum powder, the powder itself, is so small, the pieces, that if they try to walk on it, they can't grip on it because it breaks off right away. But the amount that breaks off, that it's so little, you don't have to put humongous amounts of talcum powder to keep them at bay. And the thing is, you use alcohol to that evaporates real quick. So that's an easy way to apply it thick. But it is, what was it again? A plastifier. Well, it makes the acrylic weaker, and it breaks. I looked up the term, but I forgot it again. Okay. But these are, I am thinking of bringing out both versions of this nest. So we have the teardrop. It's a smaller one. And this is the full chamber. And this is then probably for bigger founding queens. So bullet ants, stuff like that. Are you going to sell sugar water or ant food? Probably not. And that's the same thing for shipping and stuff like that. 20 euros, yeah. I am still working on the shipping cost. The company that I'm working with is working with some English shipping companies. But yeah, since leaving the EU, the customs, that is the biggest problem. Okay. Carrie, this animal over there, well, both of them, those are red runners. I could sell mealworms, but there's a lot of work in actually breeding the mealworms if you wanted in quantities to sell it. And it's not worth it for me to sell them to you guys in England, because the shipping cost is more than the mealworms. It's better to get it locally. I do have too much, but then again, I'm going to power feed my tetras, so... And I also... not a lot of you guys know that, but I sponsored a couple of kids here in the neighborhood with ants and setups. She's holding an egg in her mouth. I sponsored a couple of kids in the neighborhood here, and so I need to help them also with sugar water and worms, and yeah, it's gonna be fine. So these are the Happignatus venatars. And as you can see, there's a ton of cocoons. Some of the cocoons already came out. They opened up already. That one in the back there, that's a young one. And she is chewing on something. So, yeah. They really made a mess of the nest. Oh, that's what we want to see. More eggs and larvae. I'm doing my other best, guys, to have a clear nest again tomorrow, next week. I promise to do my best. This time I am going to hydrate the nest. I didn't do that for a few times because the humidity was pretty high. Did a lid flip last week. Now I'm having some problems. I know I scratched more of it off. There's I think it's calcium or something like that. But I need to give them a nest. Anyway, I want to give them another nest. So I'm not gonna do a lip flip now because that's just a chance for me to harm them. And yeah, you did a lid flip on the harbs last week, and they blocked a few in a day. Yeah, these ones. What helps is actually a full lid. That actually helps. Because then they have the feeling that it's closed off. So that's why I use a full lid on it. How I am going to move them? Not. I'm going to connect a new nest and let them decide. And come to say of it, I shouldn't have watered it now. Because the gypsum holds the water real well. So yeah, it's going to stay there probably for a while. But no, I'm not forcing them, especially because they have a lot of brood, they have a lot of eggs. You don't want to force them. And yes, I of course make my own custom connectors, but those are not for sale. They're only for my use. If you want to connect Wakushi stuff to the crafting ant stuff, you can. I'll show you how. Because from the crafting ant, you can buy a connector that goes to tubing. From Wakushi, you can actually put the tubing straight into the nest or into the tubing connector for to connect TCA to Wakushi stuff. Hello, Rain. Can I have mods? Sorry for asking, and the simple answer is no. I have a really good moderator. Fuzz is always around, and He helps me with all my needs during the stream. Thanks again, Fuzz. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend, the Fuzz. First rule of Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club. Okay, I made a small mess with this one. It's gonna be fine. So this is an old Outworld that I reused, but it's connected with tubing. And again, I don't know if you're still there, Carrie. A small ant species. This is the same one as my daughter catched. This is Lasius niger. This is just a demonstration that I can that I'm able to connect to other brands. Yes. Lasius niger are a pretty sturdy species. So I have 4 colonies in hibernation, and I have 4 colonies out of hibernation. No, I've never been bitten or stung by a larger species. Nope. And I want to keep it that way. You connected my nest to a tar heel ants, Outworld. Please send me a picture. That's always nice to see how they match. So this is another Lasius niger. And they are in a mesh nest, and this is actually the oldest colony that we have. A TC Harf. Which one is the Harf? Is that the honeypot setup? I always forget, sorry. I started crafting my own stuff right away, so I didn't buy a lot of stuff. I only have a few setups from Makushi. The only one that I'm using at the moment is from the harps. Okay, well, I have an idea for a honeypot, but again, guys, I have so many ideas, and I don't have enough time for all my ideas. My head is exploding, and that's really happening. No, I had the flu this week. Next to that, a nice couple of migraines. So it was not a very effective week. What I know about honey ants, they are medium to hard to keep. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just say that tomorrow I'm happy that the kids are back in school, and then that gives me some time to relax and take a breath. Again, guys, thank you all for joining again. It's so much fun to see a lot of people coming back. So we have a nice community. I'm really thankful for that, guys. No, I don't drink beer anymore. I'm becoming an old guy. Now I have gout. So no, it's Coca-Cola. Yeah. No, we ordered food today, and I got a Coca-Cola with that. I used to drink a lot, but now I don't drink anymore. The disease of the monarchs. Well, thank you. I'll see you, mate. Yeah, gout is awesome. Really much. It's so much fun. Okay, guys, I need to make space. And you know what? If I have to make space, what is about to happen? I'm still so proud of this setup. Oh! What is happening? What is happening? What's that one hand doing? Where's she going? What is happening? Yeah, the sugar was gone in no time. I'll give them a bit of sugar in a minute. Guys, I have a pissed off Nico. Nico Baranzas are cool. Yeah, maybe they want my stuff. I don't know. I have around, I have most of stuff in stock. I'm a bit behind on the white tongue, but I don't produce white tongue during the weekends because of the noise for the neighbors. Oh, you placed an order. Oh, thanks, Mike. No, it's shipped within a few days. I don't know, but you have to watch for ant keepers in your neighborhood. Sorry, guys, I need to change the arm. So Nikita is doing really nice. Just 2 mediums as a rat nest. Oh, okay, that's gonna be shipped in a few days, Mike. I need to produce the mediums. I'm behind on that one. I had 3 large orders this weekend. I had 5 in stock and they're all gone. So I have to start producing again tomorrow, but I have the materials and the machines ready. So these are Nikita and the Femme Fatales. They are Nico Barensis, and they have the other large Outworld, and they are just, as I said in the video, they are owning every inch of it. They are everywhere, always running around. It's awesome. It's awesome to follow them. They love their sugar water. I am getting some more worms. Okay, on to the altar. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. There we go. I am going to give them an extra smiley tray full of sugar water because they just love it. They spilled their colored water. Where? I don't see it. Ucophilia smaragdina are on my wish list. I haven't kept them yet. They are also not the easiest to keep. Oh, I'm making a mess now. I put a ton of sugar water on the floor there. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Look at that, guys. Happy campers. There we go. You know what's funny, guys? The chat has been working on my phone the whole time. That's awesome. And of course, when I say it, it stops. Lol. Do you model your 3D printed items yourself? Yes. And what app do you use? It seems to be good. I use Tinkercad. It's a free website. Yo, dude, what's up? Let's see if we can find Nikita. Nikita. She's at the entrance there. They are making the nest so dirty. Damn. Yeah, Tinkercad. You can see it in my older videos. I have some. I show some stuff. You want the Singularis update? Yeah. Yep. The Singularis are also getting a new nest. But again, that was production issues. So, yep. Zoom out. What? There we go. It's so cool. They are always running around. So active. I really love them. Now the Singularis, there's some. I don't know what they did. I think they killed some of their own workers and left it in the middle room. So there's a little bit of mold there. So I'm gonna give them the option to move into another nest. I did sadly had 2 dead workers yesterday. I already took those out, so there was some sad news. I will probably not go to AntCon. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid on. Okay. They are not into other kinds of food. Not into kiwi, not into chicken. Okay. There you go, Fuzz. Yesterday I looked and there were eggs. Mango. But then I have to get mango. That's not something I have in the house every day. So, Campanota Singularis. There are some eggs, and they were there, still there yesterday. But it doesn't get any farther than that. So I'm afraid that she's eating them or something. And as you can see in here, there's pieces of skeletons with mold on it. So I really need to move them, but she is so big. Yeah, I hope they make it into larvae too, but I don't understand why they haven't been doing that the last few weeks. Because we had eggs for weeks now. These are her workers, but they were never from they were before I got them. Sadly. And we had them for 8 weeks now, I think. So leave them, guys. No, Singularis are pretty hard to keep. Again, if I have the time, I raised enough money. That's an agreement that I have with my girlfriend. I sold one of the Manica rubidas to Flo. I sold one more Lasius niger. And I sold some stuff from my garage. And I am buying a new Viv, hopefully this week. And I can transform it. And then this setup, together with two other setups, are going into that setup, into that Viv. So they have a lot of peace and quiet. Because I do a lot of filming inside the vivarium and stuff like that, there's a lot of movement. So it's going to be a separate cabinet on that is also standing on a separate cabinet, so that there's less vibrations and they have more peace and quiet. So they only will get disturbed 2 times a week when I feed them. That's the idea. So I'm going to build a second Viv. Hello, Matilias. Thanks for joining. Okay, is there anything you guys want to see? Because I think we made a full round. Wow. Guys, I'm going to show you something quick. Look at the tetras. This is why you keep tetras. This is why you keep tetras. And now I can't read the comments. Yeah, I still have Lasius. Lasius niger, Lasius flavus. But the flavus is in hibernation. And I can grab a niger if you want to see it, but they are just munching. Always just eating. Now with the larger Outworld, it's way easier because I can just grab out the statue and the hand, and then I can shovel it up real quick. Yeah. Okay, let's head back. So, is there anything that you guys still want to see again? You want to see Lasius niger? Yeah, sure. Let's put you back to Rita for a second. So we have this one. This is niger. Nah, they're not big. They're pretty small. No, these got sugar water. I don't have those. I have a lot of Camponotuses. I have Nicobarensis, Parius, Irritans, Vagus, Lateralis. Yeah, Singularis, cruentatus, and ligniperda. Are they big? Nah, but for Lasius niger, this is not big. There's maybe 100 workers in there, maybe a bit more, but they can grow into the thousands. I mean, this is a small nest. No, the cruentatus is hibernating at the moment. Oh yeah. Yours are busy with the brood already. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, I need to get my second vivarium up and running, and then I'm going to gently take the species out of hibernation. But it's still January. I still have like a full month for that, so. So is there anything else you guys want to see? I think I'm going to give Rita some more sugar water. What do you guys think? Oh, it is February. Yeah, but it's the beginning. Did you show the baras? Yes, but I can grab them if you want. But first, let's give Rita some more sugar water. I think they deserve it. I'm gonna keep track of the chicken. And if they don't eat more chicken, then I'll give them some worse tomorrow. I'll probably do a stream flow. You always ask for it. Sugar water. Yep, there they go. It's funny. There's a big fight going on in the Parias Outworld. They are all dragging food. They are dragging over there. They're dragging over there. Let's see how it's going in the nest. Where's our big butted queen? Oh, there she is. She is so pretty. Where are you going? So tons of new eggs. Lots of larvae. So that's another wave incoming. A big amount of cocoons. I hope they fill up this nest real soon. Same as Rita. Hello, Andrew. Thank you for joining the party. We did most of the ants already. So if you guys have any special requests, let me know. The response to the sugar for Rita. Well, guys, if you don't have anything extra that you want to see, then I am going to end the stream in a minute. By the way, guys, a few of you guys already did that. Thank you for that. I added reviews to the website. You can log in and leave a review if you are happy or unhappy with your product. So yeah, that's awesome. That's working now. So if you are willing to do that, I would be very grateful. For this week, I'll be adding the brooms to the website. I'm still working on tubing. I haven't found the right tubing yet. So, thanks, Martin. Let me switch you guys around. There we go. I didn't have the time to do my hair today, so hence the hat. What's the easiest place to watch the chat? Peaky Blindness. Yeah, I'm getting bold. I'm getting old and bold. So, yeah. Oh, don't forget, the Tetramorium smileys are now on the website. It's limited edition, so that's cool. And, yeah, I'll be adding the brooms. Also, we added the cotton hooks. I got a lot of questions how to get your cottons out of the test tubes, and I bought some hooks for them. You can buy them with the packs, with a setup or something. I might even make some kind of starter kit with tweezers, cutters, cotton hooks, the whole thing. But I have to see if you guys would like that. Let me know. Hey, Arizona, you're right at the end. So yeah, again, guys, thank you. It's been a pleasure as always. Don't forget, like, subscribe, join us on Discord. I think we're at 215 or something. So with 250, we're going to do a small giveaway. It's not going to be a YouTube-sized giveaway, but yeah, thanks, Arizona Ants. I'm going to do a giveaway because, well, it's my way of showing appreciation to you guys. So thank you all, and see you next time at the Crafting Ant.